But here's something else. I think, was it called Dragonfly?
Yes.
This is something important.
Dragonfly.
Google and YouTube. So when you talk about the World Health Organization and you talk about Taiwan, you talk about the gross abuses of human rights, you talk about them silencing voices of dissent, then it's important to note that Google and YouTube, they were working on a search engine where they could censor people. I think it was called Dragonfly, to work with the government of China. As far as I'm concerned,
isn't that crazy?
You can't do business in the United States if you do that.
Yeah, and they were planning on launching it this year.
Would that be an abuse of power?
Yeah.
If I were president, that for me would be an executive order. Any business that decides to actually cater to the Chinese government's censorship, not you can't sell your products in China, of course not. Not you can't have an import-export coordinator based in China, of course not. Yeah. But if a company is creating a subsidiary to specifically appease and work with Chinese government censorship laws, you can't do business in the U.S. You have to pick.
That makes sense to me, right? And so if you are, and China's doing this exact same thing, if you recognize Taiwan, if you're a multinational corporation or if you're somebody that's trying to go in, you can't go in there and say, yeah, Taiwan's an independent nation and China let you do business with them. They won't let you do that, right? And it's not like they were censoring small things, right? Like, bad memes about their leaders. It was about freedom, democracy, dissenters, religion, like all of these topics that people are going to talk about all over the world. And they're like, we don't want any of that because every time we have some of that stuff, a whistleblower comes out and we have to kill them. We have to kill them every time.
You know what? YouTube, Google, and the Alphabet networks and World Health Organization, they're the figurative tank mowing down the guy in Tiananmen Square.
They really are.
Right now. It is remarkable to me.
They're making it possible for them to do that.
They are obviously, they'll make that possible if it comes down to that. But I mean, in the realm of speech, in the realm of discourse, they are actually assisting the big guy.
Well, they're attempting to bring a separate nation's tyrannical rules here,
right?
At least and operate in the digital space, which increasingly, because of this COVID thing, has become the only space that a lot of people share.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's a good point.
And you made a point the other day when we were talking about this. Like, if you do that, if you play that game, it's the lowest common denominator becomes the rules for everybody.
Yeah, you'd have to.
So we have a great system over here, but we got to throw it away because they have a really shitty system over there.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And so we have to play by their rules.
When people say that's ethnocentric, okay. Okay.
Sorry.
It's ethnocentric to say that our system that affords citizens rights is better than the system of China? Okay.
Yeah. No,
also, I think chopsticks suck.